For the first time in 108 years, the United States has lost its top-tier credit score after Moody's downgraded the nation's sovereign rating. The move has sent shockwaves through global markets, raising fears of a broader economic fallout.
글로벌 신용평가사 무디스가 미국의 국가 신용등급을 전격 강등했습니다. 미국이 108년 만에 최고 신용등급을 모두 잃게 되면서 세계 경제에도 충격이 예상됩니다. So the US has had, so there's like, A, B, AAA, AA, there's like all this rating system that they have. So US has had this AAA, which is the highest rating for a long time.
Yes, they have.
But
Not anymore.
Okay.
Yes. So for the Moody's system specifically, Moody's is one of these agencies that does the credit score. They had what was called the AAA, the triple A, 그거 최고 등급이죠. But it actually fell one notch to double A1. So it's a small fall.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunately a fall, a decrease.
Yeah, because there's double A1, double A2, double A3. I mean, there's like all of these.
맞아, 등급 계속
계속
내려가요.
있는데.
네.
So it's just a little bit, it's like right below.
Yes. And to give kind of perspective, there aren't too many countries that had the top. So this AAA, which was the top, there are 9 countries that have it.
Oh.
Germany, Australia, Denmark, Switzerland are countries that are on that list.
Okay.
되게 튼튼한
Very
튼튼한
stable.
나라들이잖아요.
Yes, that's right.
Unfortunately, the U.S., because of the fiscal deficit, 그 재정 적자 때문에, Moody's felt that it was a little bit risky to keep the U.S. at that top level.
So in the headline, it's been 108 years.
Yes, it has been 108 years. So these credit agencies, as we call them, they've been around for a while. Credit agency, of course, is 신용평가사. There are 3 big ones, though. So Moody's is the one we're talking about today. There's also S&P Global and Fitch. There's another company called Fitch. They had already lowered.
Oh, they already did that.
So S&P Global actually lowered it in 2011. 2011년에 벌써 내렸는데요. For Fitch, they did it in 2023 in August.
Okay.
So a little bit more recent. So Moody's is actually the last of these big companies to lower the rating, which in itself is kind of a symbol that no company
Wow.
has 100% confidence.
That's right.
In the United States.
Wow, this is not good news because there's already a lot of chaos with the tariffs and economic situation, uncertainty, and now with this downgrade, I think it's definitely going to have an impact. So you mentioned that the biggest reason for this downgrade is because of the deficit.
Yeah, we of course can't go a day without talking about tariffs.
Yeah.
관세,
Yeah.
right? Yes, and this was a big part of the equation and when they decided. So the tariffs, of course, are expected to shrink economies. Then you also have the debt that America has right now.
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve is not lowering their interest rates.
Right, which is probably, after this, Trump is probably going to pressure Powell again.
Yeah, President Trump and Powell, of course. President Trump is saying, 금리
Lower,
낮춰라,
hurry.
낮춰라.
Yes, that's right.
And Powell at the Federal Reserve is saying, no, we're gonna wait.
Not yet.
So all of these factors coming together, Moody's decided the U.S. did not deserve its top-tier rating.
Wow. Okay, this is pretty significant. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned that word top tier. It's T-O-P hyphen, and tier is spelled T-I-E-R. So first of all, what is a tier anyway?
A tier is like a level.
Yeah.
We often use it with ranking. So you have top tier, second tier, third tier, fourth tier.
Right.
You will see this a lot on the internet. 이 tier라는 단어는 뭐 유튜브 영상을 볼 때는 많이 볼 수 있을 것 같은데 있잖아요. 그 랭킹 그 매기는 영상 많잖아요.
Yeah.
They have top tier whatever. So if they are ranking food, they will have a top tier food.
Or top tier influencer, maybe?
Yeah, top tier influencer. It'll be whatever is considered the best.
The best, the
highest category.
Okay. So top tier then, obviously, if it's top, it's going to be the best, the highest.
최고.
최고. And so AAA credit score is top tier. It's the highest, but then it's gone down.
Yeah, gone down.
Yeah.
We're second tier now.
You're second tier. Oh, no,
wah.
my goodness. Okay. And of course, 국가 신용등급 is nation's sovereign rating, or we can say sovereign credit rating. There are many ways to say this.
Yeah, there are a few different things I found on the internet. In our headline, we said the nation's sovereign rating. Sovereign credit rating is another one I said. The country's credit rating.
Yeah. All right. Could you say, Cameron, that Evening Special is a top tier radio program?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We're number one on everyone's list, I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let me read that again. For the first time in 108 years, the United States has lost its top-tier credit score after Moody's downgraded the nation's sovereign rating. The move has sent shockwaves through global markets, raising fears of a broader economic fallout.